Matthew Nagra writes, "Hey guys, I was wondering what you think a director-screenwriter should do if a rumor comes out that contains major movie spoilers. For example, if a rumor came out tomorrow containing major plot details for Batman vs. Superman that spoiled a major plot twist and these rumors were accurate, should the screenwriters and director go back and alter the story so these spoilers don't affect the audience's experience, or should they continue on and just deny that the rumors are true? Thanks, and keep bringing the filthy."
This is an interesting question because it touches on several bigger issues as well. I don't think a filmmaker would go back and change their story just because a plot point got out. I think that would be kind of silly, but that goes to my own personal feelings, and I know not a lot of people share this feeling. My own personal feelings are that spoilers aren't that big of a deal to me. Like, guess what? If the Titanic was one of the biggest box office grossing successful films of all time, right? Had it not been a true story, then the sinking of the ship would have been considered a major, insanely huge spoiler that the ship sinks in the movie. Would have been considered that. Guess what? We all knew the ship sank in Titanic. We all knew it. The biggest possible plot twist in the movie, we already knew because it was a real life story, but we knew it. And guess what? It still, at the time, became the biggest box office successful film in the history of cinema. And it didn't affect how people saw the film when they went in. The only movie I can think of for me personally, where had this spoiler been given, it would have affected my entire experience of watching the film, was probably Sixth Sense. I mean, if you knew the spoiler at the end of Sixth Sense before you saw it for the first time, that doesn't just ruin a moment in the film, that ruins the film for you in many, many ways. But other than that, I just really don't care. So if I find out in Captain America 3 that Red Skull shows back up at some point in Captain America 3, is that a spoiler? Yeah. Would I share it with other people? No. But would I really care that I found out? Probably not. It wouldn't affect my enjoyment of the film or anything like that. So here's another great example. I like that show Grimm. I don't watch a lot of TV shows right now because I'm so busy, but Grimm is one of the shows that I watch. And so I open up Hulu the other day, and I go to watch the next episode of Grimm, and the thumbnail on Hulu was the Grimm's mother, who hadn't been in the series all year and popped back up. It's like, well, I guess his mom shows back up this episode. But guess what? Then I watched the show, and it didn't affect my enjoyment of the show. But that's just me. I totally respect that other people feel other ways, though. Anyway, Dennis, you're a filmmaker. You're writing, you're working on a thing right now, Nuclear Salvation. Yeah. If you found out that one of your plot twists got leaked online, would that make you want to go back and rewrite the movie? Or rewrite the series?
I would be really upset and disappointed, and this is advice that I probably wouldn't heed, but I would say deny it and just keep the story the same. But that's easier said than done. I can understand why filmmakers and writers...
That's what J.J. Abrams did.
Yeah, I understand why they want to, because they want everything to be a surprise. But at the same time, you have to realize is most people aren't like us here at the table and Chrisley over there, and the people watching at home. We love the movie news. We talk about movie news and rumors and speculations and all that stuff. Most of the movie-going audience doesn't care. They don't know. I mean, we just saw Captain America 2. How many, I don't know about your screenings, but I went to it twice, and both screens had people when they revealed who the Winter Soldier is. Oh my God. Oh, what? These people.
He's on the poster now without his mask, by the way.
So obviously, not everyone, I'd say the majority of people don't pay attention to that stuff. So if, let's say, a rumor or something comes out about what you're doing, most people probably won't know.
Here's an interesting thing, too, because I started getting a lot of tweets last night about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. Okay, so Captain America has not even been out a full week yet, right? Yeah. And apparently, the last episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. gave a whole bunch of the movie away.
And they yell at us for spoilers.
And they yell at us because Schnepp accidentally says Stephen Strange. Right. Which, by the way, to everybody who hasn't seen Captain America 2 yet, the Stephen Strange thing was an absolutely meaningless name drop that had no impact or influence on the film whatsoever.
It was a throwaway for sweaties. It was like, hey, if you knew who that guy just said, you know what's up.
But that wasn't nothing compared to what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did last night, what ABC and Disney did to their television audience who haven't seen Captain America yet. Apparently they gave away several of the huge plot resolutions in the movie. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They give away a lot, and so
They assume that you had seen.
in the first 4
movie.
days, and so they give like real significant spoilers, but
Things
anyway,
about S.H.I.E.L.D. perhaps?
I'm not. We're not going to talk about it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, what do you think about all this?
You know what? Well, let's go back to that Spider-Man poster. That's an homage to issue 121 in which a very famous character dies.
Right.
It's the exact same cover. So are they spoiling for people who might know about comic books, saying, look at our specialty IMAX poster.
Right.
This is telling you who's going to die. Or are they going to be like at the very last minute, the Green Goblin's going to be like, and while I've
Let's be
distracted
careful.
you, Aunt May, I've blown her up. And she's on the moon, like on a rocket, and it's explode. I mean, seriously, you know? I mean,
I hope that happens.
that would be awesome, actually. Actually, if he's like, I've planted several thermonuclear bombs in Aunt May's apartment, and they just show it blow up, that would be horrible. If something drops out, like if we find out that Red Skull is in Captain America 3, so what? I'd be excited and be like, finally, well, bring him back. I think he's a great villain. Or if a really large portion of Star Wars Episode 7, they're like, they're in Morocco, they're shooting. It is Tatooine.
Yeah.
Is that a spoiler? Yes and no. It's like, look, they're going back to Tatooine. Do you know why they're on Tatooine? No. Do you know? I mean, and even if elements of the story or the plot do leak, which they will for Age of Ultron, for Star Wars 7, for Batman
Yeah.
vs. Superman, all that stuff is going to happen. Someone's going to take a photo of someone in a special outfit. Then you're going to know they're in an outfit. Then you're going to piece things together. That just happens. If you want to go into a movie like with spoiler blinders on, go into a cryo tube and sleep for up until the day it comes out. That's literally the only way in our society now that you're going to not get a spoiler. The minute you go on Facebook, the minute you open one of your favorite, websites, you're going to get spoilers just right in your face. So I think it's sort of like if you decide to click and read about the spoiler, that's on you. But just like if you get information thrown in your face, Khan's in Star Trek 2. Abrams denies it. We all knew it was Khan.
Yeah.
There was about a month in there where I was like, is it really Khan? This little mystery box tricked me. But, I don't think you should rewrite anything. You just go forward with the movie you're making.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.